welcome back to Sunday Morning Chat. Joining us today is Blizz in a well-lit room this time, thank God. We got Subbytech11 in a blue shirt with some blue
Yo.
lights. And we have the most exhausted you've ever seen this man, Papsmear Panda, joining us straight from class and work and probably a million other things. He needs a massage. Anyways, before I start today's episode, I want to say that this is sponsored by MAW Energy and that I wish this was sponsored by the Zoa energy drink by The Rock. Tried it, love it, amazing. Send me a free case.
Yeah.
I'm also Hawaiian.
You are?
I'm also Samoan and Hawaiian. Yes, I am, dumbass.
Samoan.
You know that?
Yeah, I'm Samoan and Hawaiian. And Italian.
Interesting. Interesting. I
So-
don't know Mark is.
Well, if you look, you shouldn't have to wonder that much. He may be Egyptian, but that's about it. Anyways,
I
I'm
can
going to
see it.
start this off with Blizz. What have you been playing besides League of Losers?
League of Losers.
That's all you've been playing.
I
You've
was
just been playing League of
Bioware
Losers.
Billions, but I stopped because it just feels like a pointless thing.
Huh.
Keep starting all the way over, and then have to slowly build up and fight all these zombies, and it just takes a really long time. A really fucking long time.
Yeah. Are you going to... Well, you stated before this thing started that you're not going to be playing Diablo 2 beta with us this weekend.
Yes.
That's horrible.
Reason being is because they still haven't fixed their sexual harassment claims.
That's true. Blizz is holding out
Wow.
I
frickin'
love
strong
Blizzard.
against Blizzard.
Yes, I'm holding.
He's holding out strong. The rest of us really want to play Diablo 2 Resurrected,
There you go, champ.
so we're going to have to forego some of that for a bit.
I will stay strong for my winning compadres.
What about you, Tech? What have you been playing and or watching?
I don't think I've been playing anything really. I just beat Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, that's
That was
good.
pretty good.
That's about time.
Pretty
I-
epic.
I
Do they add
literally
co-op to that?
they have a co-op
What?
mode, an
Yeah,
online
it's
mode.
got
Yeah,
online.
They do.
It's like a co-op online, so you can. It's free too.
They've had it for
Free
like a year.
added,
yeah. It's been like a year.
and now the new expansion's supposed to come out like in like 4 days, something like that.
Hey, Paps, you got Ghost of Tsushima?
They do, but I probably won't play it.
He's busy playing. Busy playing Final Fantasy still.
That game has tons of content, man. So I don't
Should I
fucking
switch
blame
to it?
him.
Hey, if you
I
got Ghost of
this
Tsushima,
PlayStation over here.
Blizz, listen to
Let's
me.
play.
If you're asking if you should switch to a very story-driven single-player game called Ghost of Tsushima, no, because you won't get through it.
No.
Yeah,
Final
Yeah.
Fantasy.
yeah, you won't get through it. Final Fantasy. If you're asking me,
PPO.
if you're asking me if you should switch to a Final Fantasy game that I tried to get you into about 8 years ago that you hated, I don't think you should.
I might not have understood it.
No, you understood it fine.
Was
You
I
you
high
reached
at
like
the
level
time?
50. No, you reached like level 50, and then you just said, "This is dirt. This is trash." I'm like, how'd you go from 0 to 50 all the way through up to like Heaven's Word, and then say
Still
it's fucking garbage?
questioning.
Like,
Well, it still
How-
might not be bad.
I'm
It still
like,
might
fuck
not be
this
bad.
shit, I'm out.
yeah, what happened through the 0 to 50 portion?
It
Like
was a
what
hard
why'd you
journey, I
stay?
guess.
Is my point.
I
If it
don't
sucked.
know. I was like, maybe when I get to 50, it'll get better, and it did.
Hey, at least you didn't do a Papsmear Panda. Papsmear Panda was like, man, this game's actually pretty fun. I'm having fun with Bard. It reaches 50, goes into the inn to sleep, never returns. Literally returns about 9-10 years later. So, like,
It's not even the same character either.
not even the same
Sounds
character,
like
yeah,
D&D. My D&D character.
pretty much. Paps, what have you
Yeah,
been playing though besides
Paps, man.
besides Final Fantasy?
Well,
Ooh,
I think Subi hit the nail on the head. I've been playing Final Fantasy.
Still to
Yep.
this day.
Level 80 Red Mage now, and a
Oh
level
my
54 Paladin.
I mean,
There's
that's
no other games out there.
that's
is there
actually
any
impressive.
Necromancer, Final Fantasy, or some Dark Sorcerers?
What do you?
I want
There's a
something that-
black
what-
mage.
What they got?
Okay,
Is he only do like Ultima?
get out of the Final Fantasy stuff
I mean,
here.
Yes. Fire.
That's sad.
This guy.
No Ultima.
No. He gets
Disgusting.
flare.
But who the fuck cares about? Oh, what about? Never mind. Let's just leave it. Doesn't.
You're not even a big Final Fantasy fan, please.
I think that's the
Hey
only story.
man, I wanted them to use Ultima. I wanted some class that has Ultima on it. I don't care if it doesn't do damage as long as it's there.
It's there, but
Yeah.
the enemy uses it.
Yeah, dude. And there's
Yeah, no,
there's
I'm
no
good.
exo flare or anything, so all your cool spells are.
No Xeno Flare, Exo Flare.
Mm-mm.
You got Mega Flare,
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like
Who
a
has
Dragon Ball
that?
Z attack.
the Summoner class.
See.
I think
So
it's their LB3.
So as far as Final Fantasy goes, which expansion are you up to right now?
Halfway through Stormblood.
Halfway through Stormblood? Oh, that's not bad, actually. Isn't that... There's one more after that, and then it goes to the new one? Yeah, so that's actually pretty good. So you started paying for it, though, now, right? Or is it still...
What now?
Did you start paying for a service now, or is it still free through this?
Oh, yeah, I started paying.
You started... How much is the service now? Because it used to be like
Gotcha.
$15 an hour. Or, I mean, $15 a month.
I
I know, right? 30 grand a year to play this game.
I think it's only $13.
Oh, really? So they minimized it by like $2. That's still pretty good deal.
It's $13 for one character per world. If you want multiple characters per world, then you have to pay the 15.
Look, I don't know why anybody creates new characters. It's stupid. Just make the one. So I get that. Anyways, on the topic of video games, obviously, like this channel is about, we're going to talk about pre-Gamescom conversation. Gamescom is next week, with starting and leading off with Microsoft doing a live stream event on the 24th, I believe, just before Gamescom happens. And we're going to be talking about what we want to see at Gamescom, some other stuff that will happen in the news this whole week. And I'll start off with, if Microsoft is doing the stream, this better be the fucking point in time when they have a release date for Halo Infinite.
Halo Infinite?
Yeah, this better be the time. It's like literally, it's on August 24th, and they said it's coming out this holiday, so that's leaving a November and December window. I feel like right now would be the time to freaking come out. Why the hell else would you do a live stream?
You could drag your dingle dangle through the dirt for them, and they would not come out with it. Still wouldn't. They don't care.
They'll tell us a beta, hopefully.
Exactly.
No,
That's what they'll tell us.
So that's what you think we're gonna get? You think we're gonna get a technical preview 2.0?
Yeah. The next
They're
beta.
gonna, hey, play Invasion 2.0 or some stupid mode, and they're gonna be like, all right, and it's gonna have like a small little piece of campaign. It probably won't even have that. It'll just be like a little bit of multiplayer.
Yeah, nobody really comes
No,
out with
they wouldn't do
campaign
that.
demos anymore.
They couldn't do that. They wouldn't do that because
still
then
play it.
That's what we want. That's like the meat of it. So they're gonna hide that. It's gonna be like an invasion mode or something.
I think games and companies now have made us so fucking distrustful of them. It's disgusting how much we distrust our beloved companies now. So because we used to trust them so much, they'd be like, oh, they're totally gonna release that this day and everything, but everything gets pushed back, or oh yeah, Bioware has lost my trust so many times.
Multiplayer. This is just disgusting.
Or they don't respect their women.
No,
Oh, yeah,
that's Blizzard, but yeah,
that's Blizzard.
yeah. But no, I don't know, man. It's on August 24th. It's just before October. Like right now would be the time to at least show us a video clip of the campaign with the new renderings and new graphics and everything. That's just me though, because we haven't seen shit on the campaign since that shit they showed on that E3, right? I haven't seen anything.
No, there was a little bit in E3 with Chief Through Space or something like that, where he talked to the new AI.
Oh, right.
That was pretty much
the one where basically fucking. Did you not see how Cortana got fucking deleted? No, it's a girl. It kind of looked like Katana. Chief used the delete button on her. He used Control Z to undo her.
Damn.
No, it was but that's it though.
Task bar hit in task.
Well, we haven't seen
Intense.
any like gameplay on that campaign though. That's what I really want to see. If they're not going to come out with a release date, show me some fucking gameplay on the campaign.
Probably will, I think, in this GamesCon. I don't see why not. They did focus more on the multiplayer. Then you have the story leaks that came out with the beta. So I'd imagine they'll show off a little campaign trailer.
Watch them just
this
do
one.
like this big thing where it's upcoming. You see Chiefs pictures and stuff, and you see like this little trailer for a campaign that you think is going to be, and then it just says Tech Preview 2.0.
You know what I would like?
They're like, you want to fight some bots again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll fight some bots.
You want to fight some bots? Yeah, so
Got all the bots you can want.
yeah, Gamescom is
So-
coming, and Halo is number one thing I want to see. I'd also like to
What do you
see,
think the story's gonna be?
I don't know, but I'd also like to see maybe some Diablo stuff. We haven't seen really much
Oh,
anything on the newest Diablo.
You want to see Diablo stuff?
Do you
I mean,
want
I do
to?
too.
Yeah,
I
wa-
want to see on the new Diablo. Diablo was it?
that's literally
4
what I just
coming
said.
out?
I want to see on the new Diablo coming out. Maybe be
Not the Diablo 2.
no, because that beta's like this weekend, and then it's been going on for like a week now. The closed one for pre-orders. So I think if anything,
Find
I
out,
like the skill
though.
tray.
I'd be surprised if we see anything on Diablo 4 with everything going on with Blizzard. I think they just don't want to. Right now, they're in a bad light, so that might.
maybe they should just make
the
all the
bad
characters
trailer
women.
Ryan is working on that team.
Because I was that trailer is going to go on YouTube. It's just going to be dislike bombed.
Well, what if they like release at
So-
the end of it like this trailer was made by a woman?
Might make
There's
him feel
gonna be a lot
better.
of Things where it might sound like forced or something, or they're just lying at that
No,
point.
it'd totally be
like-
forced.
No, I don't think right now they're in a good spot to do really anything with that.
I just, it's been so long since we've seen Diablo's like one of those fucking games where it takes so goddamn long to release a sequel, like fucking GTA. And I swear to God, if Rockstar shows anything at fucking Gamescom about some new goddamn DLC for GTA 5, I'm probably just gonna lose my shit.
Oh, you won't see the DLC for GTA 5. You're gonna see what it looks like now with 4K and 60 frames per second.
Oh my God, it's gonna look so good. Oh God, I can't wait.
They already came out with that latest expansion thing right now.
And then they're upscaling those 3
know.
other games, right? San Andreas,
Yeah.
Vice City, and GTA 3. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it's gonna be about. Just upscaling the past ones.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they
know.
got nothing else to do.
You
Phil
can play
Spencer-
San Andreas in 120 now.
I mean,
Phil
might as
Spencer
well
did what
slap it
now?
On GTA 5.
Phil
They
Spencer.
had an interview with Phil Spencer, I think this morning or today or yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and how he always hides things on the shelf. I guess they noticed that Hideo Kojima astronaut thing on his shelf in the background of this time.
So you're saying he's got some astronaut helmet on his back shelf this time, a Hideo Kojima
It's
one.
like it's the Hideo Kojima logo that was on the Death Stranding thing. It's that same astronaut looking dude.
So what you're
whatever
trying to
that
say
logo
is
is
Death
supposed to be.
Stranding 2.0 with Norman Reedus is coming to Xbox?
Wouldn't be a surprise.
God, that's
Running a
horrible.
simulator now.
It could be
That's-
a new Hideo Kojima game that's for whatever, or it
PT's
could
coming
just
back.
be Death Stranding because they are releasing that director's cut version of it.
I was going to say I saw Norman Reedus post something about Death Stranding and some picture on his Instagram, so I think
Mhm.
there may
It's
be
like
some kind of announcement for that.
It's a director's cut, so maybe they could be saying it's coming to Xbox or something.
Whoa.
I
God,
think
that-
the director's cut has like better
know
melee
if the
combat,
Xbox can
more
run that.
gunplay, and
You don't have to
some
Xbox
different
around. What are you,
things to it.
stupid? I don't know if the
Can't run
Series X, the super powerful console, can run that. That's the
Most
dumbest thing you've
Likely
said.
not. They'll probably overheat or something.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you dumb? Like the fucking PS4 ran or the PS5 runs it, and the Series X is a pretty powerful
So
console.
that's a PS.
You're an idiot. You fucking get the dick out of your mouth.
That's kind of a reason why I didn't go to Xbox because
No,
it couldn't handle it.
No, that wasn't the reason it didn't go to Xbox. It was because of contracts and because the game was shit anyways. So that's why they're giving it to Xbox because
Exactly.
it's shit.
You're already here
Show
for
me the
people.
facts.
The Series X is underpowered.
The Series
Pretty
X is
much.
totally not
More at
underpowered.
11.
Series X is not underpowered. The Series X has like no games. But yeah, that's about it. It's got like no games. That's why I don't have one anymore. Because I was like, well, what do I have this for? I can literally play
There's
everything
still
on my
nothing
PC.
for it.
Yeah. And if you're licking PlayStation's balls right now, like fuck you. You have a PC right there. Get off the console fucking train. It's all about the Steam Deck
Oh, yeah.
now. Everybody's going
I'm
to
on
Steam
here
Deck.
now.
Yep.
Suvi,
I'm
did you
selling this
download the Tales of
PC.
Arise demo?
Who?
The
Tales of Arise.
demo.
No.
There's a
Oh, that's
demo
nice.
for it.
All right, I'm gonna download it
I might have to download it too.
right now.
I played every other Tales game. Paps knows. Paps knows. I beat Tales games before they came out. That's a long-standing joke between us you wouldn't get.
You beta tested them all.
No, I alpha tested them. Just letting you know. I wrote the script for them. What are you talking about? Even the shitty ones.
Pretty
Dang.
much, you play the game right before it goes gold. So once you play, complete it, beat everything, then it goes gold.
Yeah,
Once
because
you-
I usually give it my approval. Even those really crappy ones that everybody hates, I give those my approval as well.
Did you play that yet? The Tales of Arise? Did you play
Yeah,
the demo?
Me? Oh yeah, no, I played it in fucking when it was just like a concept.
Oh my! I'm talking about Paps here. What's his
I
final
I have
opinion
not
of it?
played it yet.
Oh,
Seeing if you had.
I want to play it though because it's on my list.
It
Pretty
actually
interested in it.
the all joking aside for the Tales games, this one actually looks really good to me. There hasn't been very many Tales games that have really sparked my interest, but this one looks pretty fucking awesome. So there's a good chance that I'll
Good
probably
voice
play this.
acting.
Yeah.
You say there hasn't been that many? There hasn't been any for you.
Nobody? No. There was one. I remember like one year you showed me a Tales game and it looked fun, but I was too invested into
Mhm.
other games that I just didn't care about it. So I think I was at that time I was probably too invested in like Final Fantasy or something like that. So I was like you back in the day playing Final Fantasy. So
Or White Knight Chronicles.
Yeah,
that was a
White
big
Knight Chronicles
investment
was
right there,
fun.
man. That was a huge investment.
Yeah.
That game did Pabs so wrong. Wouldn't drop him Wind Dragon wings for shit. And then I wanted to do a quest with him, and I shot the Wind Dragon, and it gave me some wings, and he just logged. He's like, he just
That
left.
was it. That was all the game.
He would get on every once in a
Never
while.
went back on it.
Yeah, he'd get on every once in a while, stomp around in some ridiculous outfit, and then he'd log off. He wouldn't even tell he was logging off.
I
Just
see
do a
that.
lap, run out and leave, and then
Yep.
go into a different game.
Yeah, no. So yeah, Tales of Arise to me does look good. What about any other games that you can know that you hope to see at Gamescom, basically, Paps?
Really depends on who's there. I mean, Elden Ring's already a thing, and I already see that trailer, so that's
Yeah.
already off the list. If Nintendo's there, I would love to see some of their like Bayonetta 3 for once. But I don't even think. I don't know. I know they're making a remake for it, but
Yeah, they are, but I don't
still
think
it's too early
it's.
for us to see anything on it.
Yeah, I don't think
It's probably,
that's
like,
too far
I would
along right
wager,
now.
like 2 or 3 years out.
Yeah, I'd say
I
about
think they
a
just
year and a
announced it,
half or
what, in
2
spring?
years. Yeah, a year and a half to 2 years, probably 2 years. We'll probably see some kind of like first kind of trailer or something for it. I think it's way too early for that. I mean, Bioware could show some more Mass Effect teasers if they really wanted to. I don't know who's all going to be at Gamescom.
It's Bioware.
Is it? Bioware they're going to be there?
Though, it's Bioware. How often have we seen shit on Dragon Age 4?
That's not that
It's
game.
like next
them.
Mass Effect.
Besides them like working on it.
That
every
game-
once in a
that
while,
game-
like, on a screen in the background.
That game doesn't exist.
What
What are you
about
talking
that?
about?
That Mass Effect teaser.
Look,
Yeah.
we
that was
all
it, like,
know
they had a Dragon Age 4 teaser like 5 years ago. I felt like.
that Dragon Age 4 teaser and Dragon Age 4 in general is just a complete lie. That's not a real game. They're just saying that.
Well, they showed that trailer for it.
No, it's not real. Mass Effect 4 is real. Dragon Age 4 is not real.
Heck yeah.
Mass
Wanna
Effect 4
watch
is
Bioware on
100%
the
real.
left field. Anthem 2.
I would.
Shepard's gonna be
Oh, shit.
remade again.
Anthem
Anthem
2.
2.
Xbox exclusive.
Oh, please no. Please don't do that. Make it like a Switch exclusive or something. Make it like
Yeah.
come with the fucking Switch Pro or whatever, the Switch OLED, whatever they want to fucking call it. Like that, don't put it on
The Steam
Xbox.
Deck is just a
That'd be-
downloadable.
In a new Warframe.
You buy a Steam Deck, you get Anthem 2 for free.
I would cancel my fucking Steam Deck pre-order just because I 100% like BioWare. Don't ever make another Anthem game. Please end that shit right now.
Okay, well, maybe CD Projekt Red might come out and say, "Hey, we fixed Cyberpunk finally."
Well, no shit, they fixed
Oh, yeah.
Cyberpunk finally. They did.
Apparently, no. From what I was reading.
No, it's fixed if right now. It's just on sale right now.
It's especially not fixed on the old console still.
Well, nobody cares about the old consoles.
Man.
What-
Yeah,
yeah,
nobody cares
nobody
about
gives a
those.
shit about the old consoles.
After I got ejected through the middle of the city while being followed by a helicopter,
Yeah.
and the helicopter never came looking for me.
Right, yeah. No,
I
to
was
sit
like, I don't
there.
know where I'm supposed
Here,
to go.
here's my thing about the old consoles. To sit there and say like, "Oh, they didn't." The game looks like shit on the old consoles. Yeah, because it was developed for newer generation stuff. Like, get a job, afford the new consoles. There's 100% ways to afford those new consoles without
Well,
actually spending
I
the
think-
$500.
I think it's the lack of being able to afford them, and at this point now, it's just being able to win the raffle and getting into them now in time.
Yeah, should get
At
one.
this point, I think everyone has the money for them. It's just you just don't get a chance anymore.
I don't even know if at this point everybody has the money for them because nobody has the money for like anything anymore. I posted some stuff on like OfferUp, and then like these guys were like trying to undercut me by $300. Then one guy was like, "Well, can you wait 2 weeks?" I'm like, "The fuck is this, dude? Don't inquire if you're not ready to buy." Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I hate
What?
when people tell me, like, you want me to just hold it and not sell it to anyone for 2 weeks? Take your word?
Yeah, no, fuck you. I'm not
no.
gonna do that. That doesn't. That makes no sense. No, it just there's
I've
still
had that too.
plenty of ways. Get on a wait list. Don't play a game like that until you're ready. Until you have the hardware to do it. Don't be trying to do it on a 2012 fucking released console. That's
Let's
stupid.
be real. Even if you do play it on PS5 or Series X, it's still ain't nothing to write home about.
Back then it wasn't. Right now it seems okay, but back then 100% no, it was not. It was. I don't know how many times that I would be running and then I would get launched, like into the freeway.
Oh, yeah.
For no reason. I wasn't even like driving. I wasn't going really fast. I was just running. And then the next thing you know, boom, just shot off into the freeway, and I damn near die. I was like, what? Just the most entertaining things to do in that game was to blow people's heads off with the revolver, the 50 cal sniper, and buy a shit ton of hookers. That's like all I did.
I'd much rather have that than my levels not finishing up. They just kind of, the AI just stops where they are and it just doesn't do anything. I'm like, okay.
Well, didn't you get it for like PC, which is like worse?
Flung down the city.
Yeah, I think
PC is supposed to be the best one.
No, it
Mine's
wasn't.
on PS5.
It was not. PC was
think I
not
launched
supposed to be the PC.
It's like,
Yeah, the PC was literally the
PC
worst one.
was
There was people
bad.
getting straight fucking hacked, like in real life. The PC was not the best one.
Well, that one I guess was the worst one too.
No, PC was the
Get a
worst
real
one.
life hack through a game
Yeah,
the true
about
Cyberpunk
hacking.
experience.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
should have put that in the ad.
Yeah, exactly.
Want the true cyberpunk experience?
Get this
it
on
PC.
Steam.
Watch
Yeah.
all the fucking virus and stuff pop up on your PC. Like, wow, they're so immersive. check your bank account to see all these like fraudulent charges across the country. Like, wow, this is so real.
Your actual bank account pops up on screen and you just see the money going down.
Exactly. All these like
That
ads
looks
pop
just like
up.
the amount I had.
All these ads pop
It's like
up.
my
You're like,
account number.
yeah, and all these ads pop up, and you're like, I didn't know they had Pornhub in that fucking time. That's crazy. They must have got the Pornhub sponsor or something.
Is that my Facebook? I didn't have access to that.
Looks like my social. God, these guys are good.
What video?
Bioware, one of a kind studio.
No, I don't know if CD Projekt Red's even going to be there, and if they are, I don't know if they
Not that
would.
they got anything.
Yeah, they don't got anything up their sleeves
I
right
think-
now.
New Witcher.
It's a
They're
damn
going to announce on
Nah.
that Dying Light. Do you think they'll say something about Dying Light?
I mean,
2
we've
then?
seen like a
There
shit ton
might
on
be a
Dying Light.
trailer.
Yeah, it might be
Did they have like
a
a
final trailer.
whole event back in May where they spent like 2 hours just talking about the game?
Yeah, they
They
did.
had an event where they announced the release date, so I think they're pretty. You might see like a little trailer for it, but nothing like no in-depth information. I think they're pretty much done until release.
I think that game's going to look like shit. I mean, it's going to be fun. I just
Yeah.
think it's going to look like shit because it was
Mm.
developed a long time ago. And then it's been
Yeah.
continuously and gradually developed. And as we see, when they start on an older generation of equipment, the game comes out and it's not,
Yeah,
it doesn't look good.
because they have to remake the whole game if they want to update.
Yeah, which they
Hell,
won't
at least
do.
with Dying Light, you're getting a company that will support their game for years upon years, which is small little DLC updates and shit. Because I think they're still throwing small things out to Dying Light 1, little
Yeah.
mini events and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's true. Which is
So
it's a good thing. You know, Dying Light 2 does look pretty fun. We had a lot of fun with Dying Light
Mhm.
1, so I definitely can't wait for that game. And I think it's December 7th
Mm-hmm.
is when that thing comes out, so
Mhm.
that's around a good time where there's
Can't
not a
wait
whole
to
lot
raise
playing.
more humans.
Yeah, that's around that good time because again, we don't even know when Halo's coming out, so who knows?
Mhm.
Tomorrow.
No, it's fucking not. You know what
Well,
did get
sure.
announced though, which is really, I guess, not so much dumb. Call of Duty Vanguard. I'm
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
that just
I'm more on the dumb side.
yeah. I'm a little bit on the dumb side as far as they're going back to World War II again, but the graphics and the gameplay for the campaign trailer that they released actually looks pretty goddamn good, graphically
Well, most
speaking.
of their campaigns graphically are kind of cool now. A
yeah,
little
they look really
epic,
good.
Yeah, some of them.
but
I just I didn't really like the campaign in that one where they went to space. I thought that was kind of stupid.
Is that Advanced Warfare?
No, that was an Advanced Warfare.
Is that a name? Is that a title?
Yeah.
Advanced Warfare is it or Infinite Warfare? What is it?
Yeah, it was Infinite something, Infinite Warfare. Because Advanced Warfare actually had a good story with Kevin Spacey in there.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was
I
actually
like
pretty
that
good.
one. That was probably my most favorite one because of that whole Karen Spacey thing. It's like this is
That-
what makes this story to me.
That was probably my second favorite Call of Duty campaign story. My first being this newer Modern Warfare. I thought that was really good.
Oh yeah, and they brought back like Price and everyone.
Yeah, they brought
Whoa,
back that whole thing.
spoilers.
Oh, I said Rice. Like they brought back Rice.
They brought back brown rice. Better for you than white rice.
Let's be real, I haven't played a Call of Duty campaign ever. So
Somebody brought like a bar of soap or something. So
I just think going back and forth between like the different wars is just getting annoying now. You know, we've seen it so many times. Let's go to the modern, then let's go back to World War II, then for some reason let's go to World War One, and then let's go to the Cold War,
Black
and then let's go to
Ops
the
and stuff.
Vietnam. It's like, listen, man,
They don't have anything else. They simply are running out of stuff. They don't know what to do.
let's say
They're
we go
fucking
back
panicking.
further
They
in
need to
time
go
and
fight some
go
goddamn dinosaurs.
Call of Duty Crusades.
let's go,
Crusade
let's
warfare.
go, fucking Call of Duty Crusades. Let's
They
do
have
it,
my
man.
attention.
It's got my attention
mean-
because it needs to be switching back between third and first person, having that Call of Duty fucking battle royale with swords, crossbows. Maces.
Imagine the play style of Call of Duty, but with swords.
I mean, like,
Yeah, let's
shit,
do it.
Lord of the Rings, Conquest was pretty fucking lit.
You can bet your ass there'll be a knight named Sir Price.
I fucking
yeah.
hope to God there would be a knight named Sir Price. I hope to God, because I would buy it even more at that point. I would 100% buy it. Oh, and also shout out to the new subscriber that we got from the fucking popcorn video last time. The
Oh, shout out to
Yeah,
that one.
we
person.
got one sub
Goldfish.
from that awesome popcorn hacks that we did. If anybody tried those, let us know because they totally work, especially
Maybe that's
Paps's
why he
idea.
tried it. Maybe that's
Oh,
why he
yeah, dude.
subscribed.
He
It's like, holy
subscribed.
shit, that actually worked.
He literally brought 2 bowls to the movie theater and put a bowl full of that oil butter, and then took actually just one bowl, a bowl full of the oil butter, and then he had a bucket of popcorn. He just started dipping. Yeah, that's a perfect fucking life
His
hack.
whole hands
That's
is
amazing.
oh.
He was like, you know what? Why don't I just make this shorter and just drink the oil butter, and then when I eat it, it's gonna be salivating in my mouth.
It
So
works. I tried it on when I went to go see Free Guy last Friday.
Yeah, see?
yeah,
See,
there you
it's
go.
a life improvement.
Saves
hack, and they
time.
probably, everyone in the audience probably stood up and cheered for him too. Round of applause.
I was wondering why they were cheering and like looking at me, but
They were like, God, that guy's smarter than Ryan Reynolds. So yeah. Anyways,
Dude.
anything else that you guys want to see at Gamescom? Anything that
Well,
you're really hoping to
I
see
don't
some gameplay
know.
of footage of?
I don't really know
Battlefield.
how Gamescom is really set up because it's not the same where everyone, like E3, where all the different companies will present for like an hour or so, right? It's just kind of like a
No, they show
just random trailers that come up.
They,
got
yeah,
it.
they
I know
show
what
they
it
show
is.
trailers. However, Microsoft again is doing that major live stream event before Gamescom. It's like on the 24th, and then I believe
Waiting for
Gamescom actually
Demon
starts.
Hunter.
hold on.
By
I
Code.
believe that Gamescom starts
Demon
like a day
Hunter.
after or something. So they do kind of events. It's not like an E3 thing, but there are
Demon
events. And then there's a
Which is
lot of
nearby,
focus.
though.
There's a lot of focus on like console technology and all that. So that's good.
The hell is Demon Hunter
You
By
mean Demon
Koei.
Slayer?
by Koei Tecmo?
Yeah. They're probably Demon Slayer, yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean Demon?
It's
Yeah.
Demon Hunter.
How do
Hey,
you
man, I was thinking of something else.
how do you get
Easily.
how do you get that mixed up? Demon Hunter and Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is such a like. There's literally things behind me to remind you the name of the fucking legitimately shit right
Demon
here.
Hunter.
That's dumb. You should be like
These
banned.
eyes.
Look at
You
the
heard it
off-brand
here
version of it.
first. Yeah,
Yep,
the
that's-
Walmart brand. Great value.
Great value brand of Demon
When
Slayer.
Kobe makes, that's what it's gonna be. Like, listen, he was going in there killing a few, not 100.
What?
So it's not
Strongest
even.
person in the Three
I can-
Kingdoms.
I can see you being released some stuff there.
It's
Mhm.
yeah.
Well,
It's
I think Microsoft is pretty heavy on showing more Japanese games on their thing that kind of get both sides. So
they're trying
I
to.
can see them doing a little trailer. Yeah, they
Do you
try.
think
Yeah,
gonna
they're
make
trying
a,
to.
Tekken version, fighter
Tekken.
Demon Slayer one. You know how Tekken is, or like
No, dude.
This one's sort of
Mortal
like
Kombat?
this one's already similar to being 2D.
Yeah.
You
But
kinda-
Just like Xenoverse.
Yeah, it's kind
No,
of like from what I kind of look like, it's like a 3D. It's a 3D brawler. And I
Yeah.
think it kind of goes side to side at some points in time.
It's
for
a
some
story
reason.
as you walking around roaming free though.
how are you guys
Oh,
confused at what type
okay.
of fucking game this is? It's an anime fight game, for God's sake. It's the same as every other
Yeah,
anime
like
fucking fight
Xenoverse.
game. No, Xenoverse was the only
maybe
one that
one of the
was
different
not like
ones.
the other anime fight games. Xenoverse is the only one. Every other anime fight
The
game,
Fighter Z style.
no, that's stupid. Any other anime fight game is literally you play through the fucking story and you have some 2D moments, then some 3D moments. It's just all very generic that we've seen 100 times. And we're going to be playing through season 1 story and the movie of this game. And then with some random ass filler in there.
Yeah, they're gonna throw in some stuff to pad out
Yeah.
the gameplay.
Like we saw that the scenes in there where they're all in a classroom and they all have school uniforms. That's all filler that's going to be added into it, just like any of these other anime fight games. It is a generic anime fight game. If it was like Xenoverse, that would be really cool because Xenoverse at least offered a little bit more room to explore, a little bit more free world. So I liked Xenoverse. A lot of people didn't, but I thought it was a cool idea.
So it's pretty
That's
much
a great
played
idea.
like Naruto
Yeah,
Ultimate Storm series. I think it's just pretty much that, but Demon Slayer
basically.
coat of paint.
They probably literally picked up the last Naruto Ultimate Storm, and then they just like redid everybody's characters, and then kept. They're like, we need to turn
I can see
Naruto
that.
into Tanjiro real quick.
Just Call of Duty it and just reskin everything.
Just reskin it. Yeah, that's probably what they did. I mean, Call of Duty's famous for that.
Like sweet, it both takes place like a feudal era Japan. This is easy.
Call of Duty reuses their stuff, so you're probably gonna see some Naruto buildings or something in the background.
Oh yeah, probably. You probably see Naruto. Probably just show up. He'd be like, "Oh shit, wrong game."
It's like if you play without the day one patch, that's when you start coming across a lot of Naruto Storm characters.
You're like fighting Akaza, and he suddenly turns into Sasuke for no reason. Akaza comes to punch Rengoku, and all of a sudden a fucking Chidori comes out of nowhere. You're like, whoa.
Like, wait a second.
Yeah, no. No, I'm excited for the Demon Slayer game as well, but that comes out in
I'm
October, so
excited.
I don't think they're going to show anything on that because it comes out literally in a month and a half. So
Mhm.
yeah,
And I know,
what?
like, typically I know away from the Demon Slayer more on Microsoft and Japanese games. I know Microsoft tends to be the one who would announce like new DBZ games,
Yeah,
but I don't think. But normally they usually like tease beforehand that there's going to be a DBZ game coming out in the near future, but we haven't got any teasers for that at all.
no, we haven't gotten any
So-
teasers about really anything, even anything on Dragon Ball Superhero, stupid ass fucking name. We haven't really gotten much on that. The only DB shit we did get this week was the new no, what was the new
What?
manga chapter Chapter 75, I think it is, where Vegeta is using his new form against what the fuck is the guy's name? I don't remember the big
is
Ed
it
bat's name.
Looks like a
The-
time wizard.
Yeah, just think of all the vegetables. and
Granola.
just go
God
for
damn it. Its name is Granola. Yeah.
it. Not even a vagina.
Yeah, it's not even a
Granola.
vegetable. But it is Vegeta versus Granola, and who wants to guess how the outcome happened? Anybody know?
What?
Loss.
Vegeta probably got his ass spanked.
So
No, he never does.
yeah, shut up. Yeah, it does. In usual Dragon Ball fashion, Goku fought Granola first and was whooping his ass in Ultra Instinct, but then let his guard down, got a hand shoved through his fucking stomach. Vegeta comes up, has a new form called, I think it's being called Ultra Ego, is what it's
What?
being called. Yeah, it's called Ultra Ego. That he-
hopefully they say it differently, like ego or
no,
ego.
it's
I don't know.
legitimately called Ultra Ego, and it's from him pulling from. He's got a massive ego, and he's got a lot of
Yeah.
self pride, and he's got a lot of hate and rage. So he's pulling power from all of that, and he has basically God of Destruction powers. And the more he gets injured now, like typical Saiyan, he grows stronger, but it's like twice that now. So he's getting really mad in this new chapter. He starts beating the shit out of Granola, but then Granola's like, "Hey, you've awakened my power," and he kicked his ass. So it pretty much
There again.
yeah, it pretty much ended with Vegeta on the fucking ground and Goku being like healing himself with his key ability, saying, "Okay, I got to do this. I got to help out." And
Goku
obviously,
hits his new level, and then Frieza hits his new platinum.
Frieza's not even there. He's not even a part of this
Yeah.
Frieza don't
entire
want no
fight.
drama.
Nope,
And
Frieza.
then Goku's gonna heal himself and think this is it. Then he goes to Ultra Instinct, and then he's gonna have a hand on his shoulder. He's like, "Don't worry, Goku, I got this." And he's like, "Yamcha."
Oh my god.
Yamcha takes
Yamcha suddenly has like glowing silver hair and everything. He's got complete mastered Ultra Instinct, and then all of a sudden you just see him Wolf Fang Fist, and Granola dies. The true hero of the Dragon Ball series. Hey, look, Yamcha got did
No,
wrong the
it's
entire
just Wolf
time.
Fang Fist. Hey, bro, they played that man.
Mm-hmm.
They played the.
He was
fuck
like
out
the
of Yamcha.
strongest of them, wasn't he, in the beginning? Like far beginning.
probably in Dragon Ball.
In Dragon Ball, he was pretty strong, but I'm saying he got did wrong because he had a pretty decent relationship with Bulma, and he actually really loved her. Next thing you know, Vegeta comes in and just Mr. Steal Your Girl, like just straight stole her. And she had no love for Yamcha because she was all over Vegeta, knowing she was still dating Yamcha. That's pretty fucked. And now she's got her kids, and they're married. It's
I mean, listen, that's like clearly the other Saiyans being taken by Chi-Chi. You gotta bag yourself a Saiyan.
I mean, I guess, man. I
Ultimate home defense.
So what you're saying is Yamcha should have been going for Vegeta too.
Yeah.
if Yamcha was smart, he would have won for Vegeta. But Vegeta was smart and won for the richest girl on the planet. So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna luck out because she's got all the training equipment I'll ever need. No, I think there's like a big thing right now where people are a little pissed. They're like, "Oh, Vegeta should have won this fight. He should have got this win." I'm like, listen, I don't need to remind any of you here, but this has been Goku's story since like 1986, and it's gonna continue to be his fucking story. So I understand you love Vegeta. I understand that you think he has the best character development. It's like if you think that Goku has zero character development, you have not been watching since Dragon Ball. He came from a retarded kid to this. Like, come on, man.
Bad dad.
He's still retarded.
He's still
What
bad
you
dad.
mean?
But no, he's had major character development. This is his story, and this
Well,
also
that
is a
in a
prequel
bad
to
way.
the end of DBZ. So at the end of DBZ, they said, "Oh, he's the greatest fighter, and he's going off to train with Oob." Well, this is all a prequel to that. So you're never gonna see that happen with Vegeta.
So I want you to know, none of you will ever have his strength. Know why?
Are you gonna say it or like if
Why?
We're not responding.
Yeah.
You're not retarded.
you fucking just sit there and stare?
Nobody said why.
Oh,
Well,
I thought
I
our
mean,
silence.
our
and
silence and looking
I
at
know.
you, like,
I thought that was enough.
we legitimately all looked in your direction. I'm like sitting here like,
Yeah.
I'm below you and I'm
Single
looking
one,
up.
I'm like, looking at me. I think he is. Yeah, he's definitely.
We're staring at you. You staring at us. Or
But
like,
no, he just loves fighting.
you know what
Just
I want to see.
unnecessary fights.
Speaking of like, or just it popped into my head. You know what I want to see at Gamescom, Paps? This one's for you. Two Worlds 3.
oh my god.
Whoa, you made his jaw drop.
Holy shit. I don't know what company made that game, but oh my god.
I-
Imagine that's how Microsoft ends their live stream by saying, we got something else for you guys. And it looks like Skyrim, looks like new Elder Scrolls 6, looks like Avowed, but it comes out 2 Worlds 3.
Okay, listen, I don't actually see that, but I would love to see like a 2 Human remastered or something because that was an excellent game, a slept-on game, very excellent game. That would be pretty cool.
Infamous was decent. I would like them to put that on Xbox to make a number like 3 or something.
I could have sworn you would have agreed with me on 2 Human, but apparently you don't like 2 Human.
You human, where you
Man,
so
they
hard
got
about the
they
bank.
got sued so hard, dog. I don't think they're ever coming back.
Well, somebody else can take over the project. You know what I mean? Like
I
that.
doubt that,
the
but
fact that
2 Human
there
is
has-
very fun.
The fact that there hasn't been a 2 Human since the 360 days probably tells me that it's not gonna.
Well, there hasn't been a time splitter
that
since
IP.
there hasn't been a time splitter since the PS2 days, and now it's coming.
But people have been liking that. I
People
think just,
still
like,
love
5 people
2
who
Human.
like 2 Human.
No, it's
Who-
a cult classic game, just like fucking time splitters. Because not everybody knows about time splitters. It's kind of like that cult classic thing. There's a large group of people.
like it enough to
Only
try
the
to
cool
make like
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, only the
HD
cool
version of the map
badass
or
people,
something.
or just like
Well,
KOTOR has
PSP.
been trying to get a remake for like 100 years. KOTOR has been trying to get his fucking remake forever.
KOTOR's on everything.
Give them was it Lion King's remake? The
What?
Sega version. You had to jump on the hardest shit to play.
Going like Super Nintendo over here.
I know that's so
Maybe.
old. It's so disgusting.
remake of
You guys
that
talking
shit.
about Sega Channel.
Fucking Sega Channel.
Yeah.
Now maybe we'll see some more on the Steam Deck too at Gamescom. Maybe we'll see some like hands-on stuff about it. So that'll be pretty cool if they show that.
That'd be interesting.
But obviously this
Or
is
maybe
just like
that HoloLens.
right. Yeah, that would be cool too. I haven't seen shit on that in fucking like for
Like
in like
some-
years.
3 like 4 or 5 years ago.
I think it was.
Frustration of it.
Yeah.
I honestly think it was longer than that. Like I could have swore I was playing Final Fantasy at that time.
Did they
Like,
announce HoloLens along with the original Xbox?
well, remember that other
Yeah.
fucking thing they did
It's
with
still an
the
option next to the games too in the store.
whoa? But you guys remember that one thing they like announced at some kind of E3 like a long time ago? It was E3 and Gamescom. They announced it. It was like that fucking table that you augmented.
Was they like doing Minecraft or something with
Yeah,
it?
yeah, on that table that was all augmented and everything.
Wasn't that kind of like the HoloLens thing, or was it kind of showcasing what you can do with the HoloLens?
Dude,
and
I
just
have no
turn-
That was
fucking.
just the
I
HoloLens.
have no idea
The
what that was.
HoloLens- That was through the HoloLens vision, like what you see through it.
Yeah, exactly.
think
they
that was
haven't
the idea.
talked about the HoloLens so much that I've separated the two fucking. I don't even remember what it is.
I love the concept of the HoloLens. It's basically of like your thought train of you having an empty household and you have your HoloLens hanging like a set of keys next to your door when you walk in, and you just put them on, and you have like everything set up in your house and
How's that
like your
gonna-
clock on the wall.
How's that gonna work in practice, though? You're probably Minecraft might thrive in it, but like, are you expecting to play like AAA, like Halo Infinite by putting on your HoloLens?
Walking through your house.
Well, it puts on a TV and that you can make as big as you want on the wall. So you just look at the wall and you can have the TV screen like turn to 50 to 80 or whatever.
You know what I bet would thrive with that, and this kind of brings me on to a pretty interesting topic: porn. Porn would thrive with that.
Well,
Yeah.
that goes with. I think that goes with all of that.
No, I
I'm
mean,
surprised all
Listen,
porn companies haven't all
make,
gotten together.
make those back shots bigger. Jesus Christ.
yeah, sure. But I'm just saying that porn would probably thrive on that, which brings me to like kind of moving
Absolutely.
into a different topic. Everybody saw the news. I at least hope you guys read shit on the internet. How OnlyFans is quote unquote banning sexual content.
Uh,
Banning.
You're gonna have to
Quote,
get
unquote.
a job. You're gonna have to get a job.
No, it is a quote unquote thing. There's so many articles going around right now saying that they're banning all sexual content, they're banning sexual videos and everything. But they did come out with a statement to fight those misinformation articles, stating that they're changing their terms of service due to having different banking partners to meet the banking partners' needs. That you can still post nude videos, you could still post nude pictures as a creator. You can still post sexual content as a creator, just not as a user. I think what it is,
Say, well,
Basically, it's probably gonna have different tax laws or something on them, so they can charge them more. Then
Bro, they about to tax them.
No, what-
Ooh-wee. Might as well
Yes,
make your own website.
what
'cause they make millions. Some of those.
what they do or what they're doing is that they got these new investors, they got these new bankers, right? And these people have certain stipulations to be banking with them, such as you can't have users post this kind of content because users can take content from actual creators and post it, and then that creates a massive refund once people figured out that's a scam. It's to fight sex trafficking, it's to fight child pornography. There's a lot of things against the users right now, and a lot of people are misconstruing it as it's against the creators. But then again, they haven't released any of their new terms of services. They're going to release it soon, and it'll all be in there what they're gonna restrict and everything. But a lot of people are like freaking out. So
I'm sure a lot of the OnlyFans people will be freaking out. They're probably like, "What am I gonna do?
my porn.
I don't know how to do things in life besides
Pictures
get
of
naked."
you
Look, I
being
think if you're a
naked aren't
content
enough
creator-
anymore.
I think if you're an adult content creator, OnlyFans is definitely 100. It's 100% not the only site you could be doing shit like that on. Like there's tons of other sites like OnlyFans. You can go back to
Like
Patreon.
what?
I know there was
yeah.
one called something other fans. It was like OnlyFans. It was inspired by OnlyFans, but I think people are going to be moving over there. So
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, they'd just be losing a bunch of money on their website if they actually ban certain
Say,
their high amount of people.
Was there any other use of OnlyFans? What other content was there on OnlyFans?
yeah, actually
Well, it's
there was.
intentionally just to be
People
following
are-
people that you liked, just
Yeah.
to see
People
what their daily
cooking,
lives were like.
people doing art,
Yeah, it was actually
legit people
Hmm.
doing art,
Right.
cooking, different little crafts and things.
Right.
Like there's one where there's pottery and
Mhm.
shit.
Wow.
It was actually stuff to do.
well. The thing is,
And then
yeah, OnlyFans
the
was
giant popped up and it changed.
right. Yeah, OnlyFans was intended not as an adult content site. It was intended for you to a kind of escape from the Patreon fiasco, where Patreon was a little bit too difficult for users and creators, et cetera, et cetera. So OnlyFans simplified it, and they're like, "Hey, come over here." But then a flood of adult content creators came over and made OnlyFans all their freaking money. So for them to be like, "We're banning it explicitly," would be a huge loss in money and a complete disrespect to adult content creators, because they're people too,
That's
and
what
that's what
happened with
made you fucking
Snapchat.
big. So like that's legitimately what made you big. You're a multi-million or billion-dollar company thanks to the
So my
those
thing
adult
is-
content creators.
What's the next landslide of, I don't know, people flooding somewhere to sell that? Because if they do push this through and you can't sell booty pics and whatnot, what do they do then?
Man, people will go back
Where's the
to
next place?
Patreon. They'll start up private Snapchats. They'll start their own websites. There's plenty of options for these creators to do stuff like that. But like I said, in the statement that OnlyFans actually released, they never said. They said, we're not banning nude content. We're not banning nude videos. We're just creating a new terms of service. We are banning the nude videos and content posting from users and not creators. So user would be like if you signed up for an OnlyFans account without being a verified creator. That's what they're trying to
You know,
ban.
I did a helicopter dick too on like one of my
Whatever
pages
you
just
wanted to
'cause-
do. They actually started a new thing called OnlyFans TV, which is kind of like a live service where you see like people doing cooking shows and pottery and all this other shit that they want to bring in.
Everything being live.
Yeah, they want to bring in that community to OnlyFans. And in order to do so, they needed to align
Kind of like
themselves with these
TikToks,
bankers.
you mean?
Yeah, that's what
How
they really
TikTok
want to
has
do.
a live thing that you can just kind of watch a bunch of live videos.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. So I don't think they're going to go against the adult content creators, because it's a huge freaking market. There's a lot of money in it. They'd be stupid to completely ban them. But I do know they
Oh,
did
no.
say that they're going to ban users from posting that kind of stuff. Because again, you have people taking other people's content, posting it on a site, and then now that user is making a ton of money off of a non-verified account using other people's content. And then once people figure out it's a scam, that gets banned, and then they got a refund. So that's bad on their part because they have to refund all that fucking money.
Oh yeah.
And I think as going up to a banker and being like, we want to align with this bank, they'd be like, well, dude, you guys issued out like over $1 million something refunds off that Bella Thorne fiasco. We can't have that shit happen. So
That's funny though.
They gotta stop using my pictures too.
yeah,
No.
yeah, your pictures are so damn sexy.
Thanks.
can.
I like those chaps you wear.
Every time I go on OnlyFans, I always see you.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good.
That's
Another
what
one
I
of the
mean.
photos.
I am a top creator, so
I like that
I think I
OnlyFans
s-
is actually trying to get away from adult though, and that they're trying to bring their site back to what it was,
I
what it
remember
was supposed to
it was
be.
just supposed to be like you being able to communicate. That's why it's called like an OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Just so you can actually talk to somebody you're a fan of.
yeah.
They
Of
didn't give
actual
out OnlyFans
higher
until
ups.
it was a porn site.
Yeah,
OnlyFans, right?
nobody really did. It wasn't big until that
That's
kind of
because
happened.
Patreon had it all.
True.
Yeah, Patreon had the whole thing. I mean, it's cool because then, like, anybody could start an OnlyFans without the expectation of showing something off. You know what I mean?
Still can't believe people are
Mhm.
spending like $15+ on like just a girl to show her tit.
Yeah, I know that's weird,
Yeah, who would do that?
especially when you can like go find that stuff online somewhere.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, there's definitely a lot of sites you can go to where a lot of people do spend the money, but then they just post them on the forum, from what I've heard.
from what you've heard.
My
And I don't
My
know.
friend told me.
Listen, I am well versed in the gossip, good sir. I'll have you know.
Yeah. And I don't know what you mean by who would do that, Steven, because I actually spent $10 on your own cousin so that I could fucking fool you into thinking that, she was hot. That was the main reason I did it. I did it for that, and I did it for this guy over here because I was like,
They
hey,
did
look,
for
Josue's
Paps.
cousin. No, I did
with
it.
that chance he was supposed
No,
to date her
no,
back in the day.
nope. Shut up. I did it for Ajon because I was literally on the mic with him when I'm like, hey, Josue's cousin made an OnlyFans. That's crazy. And he goes, is there anything good? So then I was like, I guess I'll make the fucking account and do this for you since you can't afford the $9. So then I spent the $9. I sent him everything.
And it was nothing good.
It was nothing good. Then I sent you a fucking photo, and you're like, those are 10 out of 10 tits, bro.
I don't recall.
No, I recall. I totally recall. I will bring up the text message. And that was it. That was my time on OnlyFans, and then I deleted my accounts, and that was because I had no use for it. You can like Pap said, there's probably forums out there. I don't know this personally, but he apparently
Mhm.
he apparently
You heard down the grapevine. Type in their name in Reddit and it'll find a good time.
Yeah. You never know, man. I'm just saying there's ways to get this for free.
Mhm.
You never know. But I do respect the content creation hustle. I don't actually really try to spend too much time looking at any of that. I'm way too lazy to do that. So most of the time I can't even fucking get on and play a video game. Paps has been bugging me to play Final Fantasy. I literally made a character and then I just been too lazy and too tired to fucking so most of the time I don't look at shit. I watch Star Trek and then I go to sleep and I go to work. That's-
Are you guys excited for Star Trek Discovery? New
Yeah.
season?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the CW show?
With
Yeah.
the kids or something. What was it about?
No.
No, I never cared for Star Trek anyway, so.
Look.
Because you're a fucking square.
Yeah. What the fuck's wrong with you, man?
His looks kind of round to me, but
Yeah. What the fuck's wrong with you?
He said diamonds are forever.
No.
Star
Man,
Wars.
Star Trek is good. The reason
Star
I say
Wars.
it is because they tackle things in ways you wouldn't expect it. Because if you could imagine a future like that where we haven't fucked everything up and we're all dead because humans suck sometimes. So like for fighting than understanding, that is a nice future.
So
It's space
Not a bad
exploration.
one.
I agree with Blizz on that it is a nice feature for sure, because excluding Discovery, because since Discovery is like a shit ton of action, it's still
Mhm.
good, but it's like a lot of action, which isn't really what Star Trek was about back in the day. But if you go back and watch The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine, what we see
I
is
love Deep Space Nine.
I love Deep Space Nine, but what we see,
Dr. Bashir.
Dr. Bashir is amazing. Captain Sisko is probably my favorite captain.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, what we see is a world where there's no racism, there's no bigotry, there's no laws against like same-sex marriage. Everybody is equal and open, and that's what I like about it. And if you have a dream, you just go do it. You don't have to work because the Federation provides everything for you. It's this dystopian kind of
Yeah, sounds
make
fake.
fun of
I don't like
feature. Yeah. Well, people like you would never be able to achieve that because you try not to keep
Sounds
as open of a
fake.
mind. But I think I like that
Yeah, I'm the
style
most
of
closed-minded of my friends.
I like that style of feature where everything is just peaceful. And it's not that peaceful because I mean Deep Space Nine
No.
and Jesus Christ, they get into a lot of
They
freaking
was
shit.
Going to fucking war.
Yeah, they went to war
Throwing
with
the ones on the white juice.
Yep.
And becoming the emissary.
They went to war with the Dominion. They went to war with
Mhm.
the Maquis. They went to war with the Klingons for a second. So they went to war with almost everybody in that show. And Captain Sisko, good God, yeah, that's awesome. He was great. He was probably the only captain that literally beat some ass.
Made me happy.
Yep.
Just he needs somebody to send him some cookies. Send him some fucking cookies.
I hope that guy's still around. I wish they would just
Yeah,
make
me
a
too.
remake of Deep Space
He
Nine. That'd
does
be so cool.
plays. He does
Oh, well,
plays
yeah.
most of the time, so that's why you don't see him in anything.
That makes sense. That makes total
Mhm.
sense. Perhaps you would
He's like,
actually kind of
"Listen,
look
I
like
don't
him if you
have
bulked up a little
time."
bit. You got the you got the Captain Cisco beard going on right now. You probably look like him if you bulked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You'd look like Vin Diesel if you bulked up.
and he got like a fucking bleached skin or something maybe. But like,
Brother, why are you here, Vin Diesel?
speaking of
He
like,
got his white shirt on just like him. Jeez.
that's true. Speaking of Vin Diesel and going on to movies, is anybody excited for fucking Eternals?
Is he in Eternals?
No. I'm just saying like he's a movie star. Is anybody excited for Eternals? He could
I've
be.
not seen
Groot
like,
could
anything
pop up.
Marvel related until ever since like Endgame.
Not excited, interested, but not excited.
So I watched the final trailer. It looks pretty
Is it
good.
trailer?
There's like 4.
Oh.
So yeah, I did watch the final trailer. It looks pretty interesting. However, I'm with Paps on the thing where it's like I've kind of been marveled out for a little while now. Like I've just been, I don't know. Like
That's
I
because
did.
they just hit a multiverse thing.
The
Now
only
we're
purse- yeah.
kind of like tossed out in the open now.
Yeah, I liked Loki. Loki was good.
I'm only following Mandalorian. Whatever he writes, I'm going.
That has
Whatever
nothing to do with
Hey,
Marvel.
That's what I'm saying. He
You
was
said
in Iron Man.
multiverse.
I
Yeah, but
know.
he's not in there.
What's his name? What's the name of
Pedro
the,
Pascal.
actor? Yes, Pedro Pascal. Whatever he puts hands on, I want to see. I want to see it.
Wait, you said Mandalorian was in Iron Man 1?
No, he wasn't.
He was in Iron Man, and he was in.
Was
I
he
think,
now?
Was it? He wrote some for Iron Man, and then he wrote for the Mandalorian.
Listen to me. Pedro Pascal was not an Iron Man.
Elon Musk was an
I'm
Iron
trying to
Man.
Think
He
of
was.
the writer for the Mandalorian, or like the director. What are you trying to say?
Where's my phone? Sorry.
What you're
'Cause,
trying to
yeah, I
say?
hit you with the actor of the Mandalorian, which is Pedro Pascal.
I think what you're trying to say is that you appreciate Jon Favreau's work on The Mandalorian and Jon Favreau's work on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because Jon Favreau is
Probably.
he writes that kind of stuff.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal is the
Appreciation.
actor. So
You just start off by saying, well, the Mandalorian, wherever he goes, is like
Yeah.
Mandalorian. He's Star Wars universe.
yeah,
I know.
totally not in the Marvel universe. 100% different characters.
I'm in my own little world. I'm trying to stay with it. Fighting, dog. Fighting.
I mean, I bet.
I'm
But
not winning.
I think if you look very closely at Endgame, when everyone comes to help Captain America, I think you do see Baby Yoda on the
Oh
battlefield.
my god.
That's
Oh my god. See, Baby Yoda was there. He was just shrunk from Ant-Man accidentally shrinking him, and so he was just hiding out. And Grogu was there. So
I see that.
Mandalorian was there too. At that scene where you see Iron Man and his wife shooting at literally nothing, it's because the Mandalorian was there and he killed everything already. But if you go back and watch that scene where they fly up and they're back to back and they're shooting, they are actually shooting at nothing. There's nothing on the screen. They're like shooting in the air. I'm like, what are you guys doing? There's people dying right now. Get down there. like, go
Just a
shoot some.
weapons test.
It's so
You got
stupid.
armored bodies. You can like deflect all these people getting chewed the fuck up.
Yeah, but then they fly up and then they do this spin laser thing, and then you look around, like start going slow motion. There's nothing around them.
It's like, did you miss all of that?
So they just shot the sky, is what they fucking did.
Hey,
just-
bro, they're like, hold on, let's clear this space real quick.
They couldn't see. It's just a fog of
They're
war.
like, hey,
The fog of war. The fog of war? Are you kidding me? Like, Iron Man has been through so many engagements.
oh my god. Yeah, they've got like targeting systems on their fucking armor.
Yeah, they got like lock-ons and shit. Like, it's like
Fake fog.
Burn it in.
all of a sudden, just fog started coming up inside the suit. Like, it just
Like, dude's all the way off in the distance, just came out of the portal. He's like, all right, let's assess the situation. Oh, there's people dying.
Well, I see that.
Did they have they had the Man of Medan fog and they just started going crazy? Like, they just started going fucking psycho. Hey, look, Man of Medan is that anthology series coming out with its last game on
October
Fucking
20th.
killed me.
October 22nd, something like that. We're gonna be streaming that. We're gonna be streaming that, doing that whole midnight release stream.
100% lore playthrough.
We're gonna try that because it's not that long. They're
All
not that long of
collectibles.
games. We could try that. They're not that long of
Perfect
games.
run, no deaths.
Man.
I don't know about that.
Listen, I knew I was about to die even though it wasn't moving, but I just knew that he was gonna kill me.
You didn't know anything. You were on the couch, literally stiff as a stone, smiling the whole time because you just got high. You were like the whole time. That's all you were doing. You didn't
She was
even.
high as
Pretty
hell,
engaged.
fighting the bubble guts.
Yeah, you were super high. No, but we are going to be doing the live stream on that and then posting the video about that. It was Paps' idea to do it midnight release so that nobody can look up, major spoilers of deaths and stuff. We're going to go in blind. We're probably all going to die.
Mm-hmm.
I'll live.
Paps, don't look
Yeah,
up any spoilers.
same.
I swear to God, please don't. Like, because Paps is known for just
Whatever
reading
gets spoiled,
reading
my
everything.
guy.
And I could see it in
No.
Paps' eyes right now. He's saying to me,
Me
"Yeah, I'm not
too.
going to look up spoilers," but I feel like
I'm
he
not
is.
gonna look up, yeah.
Look at it in his eyes. Look at the fucking lie in his eyes.
I see it. Matches his shirt.
Yeah, he's gonna look him up. We're gonna beat the game. There's gonna be like 4 of us
Oh,
dead. He's gonna survive, and he's gonna be like, "Yeah." So, anyways, I looked up how to survive as this
Mhm.
character.
I'm already pre-pressing all the buttons for the quick time events.
He's all training his hand, dude. You know how stressful that was last time we played. That I had to shoot.
God.
I had to beat like 4 monsters on a non-inverted controller since I play inverted. So I had to adapt so quick. I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. But shit, I did it. It was great.
Don't you?
You're
It
like
was
asleep
great.
in, like the final act.
Yeah, what do you?
I woke up in the final act. I woke up when I was like in the tunnel running, and Tiki hopped down there, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's gonna shoot whatever that is," and that's probably pop. Me.
So I don't know what world you were living in, but me and about like 3-4 other people can 100% confirm that when you got shot, we all turned and said, "Hey, John, you just got shot," and you were
I knew I could get shot. Kyle fucked me up.
no. We told you that afterwards, but I have 100% vivid memory because I was not drunk or stoned like you. And when I told you got shot, and I looked back to see you on the couch, you were
Bro,
100%.
Once it happened, I didn't need to. I
No,
was
you
like,
got shot.
Bro,
you
I'm
no
saying
longer need to be there.
I'm saying you
Just
were
playing
like
his
that.
role.
I'm saying you were like that before the bullet even was thought of. Before the bullet was made in the factory, you were like that.
Hey, listen, I was actually cognizant in that moment because I was upset. I remember running down the tunnel covered in shit. It looked like a literal monster because I had all that shit on me. It was like seaweed or something. Because I fell in the tunnel.
This
and
just
I
sounds
started
like
getting
one of
chased.
this just sounds like one of your stories. So it's like,
No,
The
I swear to
funny
God.
thing is, you didn't get shot in the tunnel. You get shot outside.
yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah, it's the
That's what I'm
silhouette
saying,
of the
how I got
older
caught.
lady. It's that fog of war came up and it skewed Tiki's vision.
So
which is
yeah,
why you
this is
shot.
what
Lead
happened.
the fuck away.
This is what happened in that tunnel when you're running away. That
Yeah.
whole getting shot after that didn't happen for like another hour or like
I
half an
know.
hour.
That's when you were out.
I know.
Yeah, and you
That's
were
when you
out.
clocked out.
You were out before that.
Oh yeah, I clocked out way before that.
Yeah, so you never saw yourself getting shot.
Around the room, and I see this person running. Was it chucking? Just going through whatever, and I see him coming down the hall, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, is that me? And then he shot me, and I was like, fuck it. I'm out the game.
Okay, so none of that happened. I can confirm that.
He did shoot me.
He
I
did no,
remember
no, no.
that.
He did shoot you, but everything you explained leading up to the shot and then you went out, you were out before the gun was even picked up. Probably you were fucking out. You were dead, bro. Like to the world. We had literally thought you died smiling, and then all of a sudden, like, and then we
Like,
looked
hey,
back.
let's go.
We
That's
looked
a
back
really
and you were
nice place
asleep.
to be.
Yeah, you were asleep, and then that was it. When you died, you were way the fuck out. I was playing your character just like last D&D session. You were out after you died. You went
I
out.
was tired.
Yeah,
I was
like
tired. I was cooking.
It's like 8 p.m. and you like rolled over and just went to bed. You were there, then you legit just rolled over.
We
camera
literally-
on and just went to bed.
we literally picked your ass up, right? So Paps picked you up, gave you a heal potion.
Knocked out. It was perfect.
No, he picked you up, gave you a heal potion, and then we were like, "Cool, Blizz, what's your action?" And we look at the camera, and Blizz is sleeping. So then I had to pull up Blizz's character sheet that I had to remake because you made it wrong in the first place, and then I had to play two characters. I had to play two freaking characters in a fight where we finally went up against Glassstaff, and we fucking rocked his world.
I'm glad.
It's ridiculous
I
how
would've
bad
fucked
that
it
guy
up.
died.
Yeah, I just like sprinted to the room. He like fired off a spell through the door. Then I just like sprinted in the room, just started fucking clobbering him.
Dude, we
Bro
opened the
was in there
door.
having coffee.
We opened the door. The bro shot a magic spell through the door, and we didn't even see what it was. It could have been a trap. Could have been some kind of like magical turret or something. Paps just Ultra Instinct Goku'd in there. Boom! Just right up on the guy's face. Started pounding him to death, just beating the shit out of him. The guy's like damn near dead after that. It was wild to see Paps do that because usually he's very like, okay, I'm gonna defend myself, but this time he
Well,
was just like, I'm done.
That's the situation.
Well, I have like an adopted son now.
Oh shit, that's right. You have an adopted like goblin son.
Yeah, I remember the goblin.
There you go, man.
I tried to set them all on fire. I tried. It didn't work. I thought it was like, I was looking at it and I'm like, this probably has more wood in there. He said the door burned down. Here came the bears. I was like, fuck.
Oh yeah, this jackass. I literally walked into. I was invisible, so I opened the door to this room, and saw like 4 bugbears raping a goblin. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna close the door and let them do their thing because that's on them. They can't see me, so I closed the door. Next thing, jackass over here was one. He was pacing back and forth just randomly out in the middle of nowhere. Then he
Just got
comes
one
up.
health left.
Yeah, then he comes up, literally throws like a fireball into the room, and then closes the door. I'm like, so now you got like 4 bugbears just, and this
Well,
poor
the
goblin.
funny thing is, he didn't even cast fireball into the room. He threw an oil flask on the door.
Oh, that's right,
and
that's right.
Fireballed the door, thinking that was gonna somehow kill them all inside.
Instead of just
Listen,
opening the
It
door,
was supposed to
surprise
be an
attack,
accelerant.
it should have just been open the door, surprise attack with fireball, or oil flask, then surprise attack with fireball, and then kill them all. Instead, you gave smoke
Nobody told me I
inhalation
could
to a
surprise
raped
attack.
goblin.
And then you walk into the room with all the bugbears trailing you.
Yeah.
And then he like immediately just get dropped. Like the moment they walk.
One of the
he immediately
bugbears.
dropped him.
That's what's up.
Dude, basically what
That's
happened
what's up.
basically what happened was he went up against a bugbear, and the bugbear brolied his ass. He picked him up by the face, dragged him through the
Yeah.
wall, and threw you on the ground.
Was it a roll to 20? Punched him, broke my own fucking wrist.
You couldn't get out of freaking ravine.
Oh
He
my
just kept
god.
trying to
Shit.
climb and fell, climb and fell. That's where all your HP went. Meanwhile, this is with you with busted stats, being like a level 20 character trapped in a level 3 body.
And I didn't have climbing. That was fucking facts.
Did not have any strength whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got me stuck in a fucking hole, you bastard. I forgot about that. Jesus. I can't wait to play another session of that, and I can't wait till I am the GM
DM.
or the DM. My bad. I'm thinking of something totally different right now.
Good morning.
I can't wait until I'm the
Hi, mother.
DM. So that way we can do it on Discord.
Gracious masturbator.
We'll all be a little bit better at it, and we'll be able to put it on the channel. But for right now, that's really all the time we had. We got to talk about some cool upcoming games. A shout out to any adult OnlyFans creators. Hope you the best, and I hope that whole thing gets worked out. And Microsoft, let's see some Halo, please, for the love of God. Let's see some Halo.
Fix that sexual
Halo.
harassment, Blizz.
Yeah,
Probably
Blizzard.
gonna separate it. Multiplayer's gonna be released first. We know this.
Also,
Yeah,
I'd like to do a
multiplayer's gonna be
shout-out
released
to,
first.
My company, Erth Fire Indy. We
Yeah.
make jewelry such as this choker you can't see because I'm wearing all black.
Oh
Amethyst,
yeah.
bronze, and paracord.
And where
We
can
should
they
promote
where
that
can,
OnlyFans?
where can they find this company? Is it on a Facebook or what?
We have Facebook, Instagram. We also do custom orders.
There you
What's
go.
the name?
It's Earth and Fire Indy.
Nice, nice.
Okay.
Yes.
They do actually incredible work. Blizz did make me a bracelet one time. I do like the entire belief in the metaphysical and all the crystals and energies. I think that's really cool. Go check them out. And anybody that is checking them out, come check us out too. And also stay tuned in the future for some Blizz Stories videos. We have definitely agreed to hear some Blizz Stories videos where me and Paps will rate and review his stories together.
Rewatch his stories.
MAW Energy.
MAW Energy. Everybody have a good night. See you next time. Like, comment, subscribe. We love you. Thanks for that one subscriber. We're poor.